Alright, what's going on guys? True Soldier here, and I'm bringing you guys another After Effects tutorial. This tutorial is going to be on how to engrave photos or text or whatever into a wall. So I got this video of a wall here, which I'm dragging to a new comp, and it just pans across the wall like so. I just have to trim it a little bit first, so whenever it stops, the frame where it stops, we're just going to end it here. And then the frame where it begins right here. Alright. So I'm going to just do this real quick. Trim comp to work area. And this is my clip that I'm going to be putting a headshot picture onto. So what we're going to do is we want to make this headshot picture right here look like it's engraved into this wall. So first thing we need to do, I just turned that off so I don't see it, but first thing we need to do is to track this this cinematic here. So there's a lot of different ways you can track. You can right click it and then track camera like this, but I prefer to use camera tracker because it works better. Takes a little bit longer but works pretty good. So I guess I'll be back whenever I'm done tracking, so see ya. Alright guys, so I'm back and I just tracked this here cinematic, and now I have this. Let me just turn this back on. So we have this picture here. I'm just going to press S, scale it down a little bit, and now just to make it move with the cinematic, we're just gonna hit this little cube right here. It makes it 3D, and not sure where it went. We just gotta find it. So let's see. I want to hit P, the Z position. Yeah, it's a little bit forward, so we just want to bring it to about the right spot. And this track was not very good at all. I have no idea why. Probably let's undo that. Alright, so before you make it 3D, well, this is only if you did this with camera tracker, but I need to set a origin, ground plane. It's not letting me set origin for some reason, which is weird. So I guess I'm just going to have to stick with this. So yeah, just make that 3D position. Scale it down, or just move it backwards. Well, we actually don't need to do that. We just need to scale it. It's already scaled down a lot, actually, so I'm just going to move it back. Hit P, move it back just a little bit, about here. Then you just want to scale it down some more. That should be fun. And when I move it across here, my track isn't really good, so this is my problem. But if your track was fine, then you probably won't have this problem. But see, I start out at the beginning where it's right next to the right next to this pillar here, and I move it all the way to the end. It's not right, so I'm just going to keyframe the position to make it look a lot better. So keyframe it here, go to the end, and move it about here maybe. No, it's not enough. You need to go to here, make it look right there. Just need to move this down some more. Here. Alright, so we're just going to have to deal with this right now. Looks actually pretty good right now. So we got this, and we want to make it blend in with the wall and make it look like it's kind of engraved or like spray painted onto the wall. So we need to go to our effects and presets, type in fill, drag on the fill to your picture, and you just want to sample the background of whatever you're working on. Try and find like the darkest spot of the background, maybe like something like this to where it kind of looks like it's already engraved, And then you just want to click on the color and make it darker to where we can kinda make it look like it's engraved, like a darkish gray brown type thing, like this, I'd say. So now it looks pretty good. Now I just need to make it look a little bit more realistic. So what you can do is right click on this, open layer, and it's gonna bring up this picture that you have right here. You just want to click on the eraser tool and make sure like your hardness on your eraser is not very much. So opacity, probably about 50% is good. And you just want to like click somewhere. You just want to make it look like it's a little bit faded in some areas, like here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And just like click in a couple places, make it look like it's fading away in some places. So that's good. Now we can just hit the X, go back to here. As you can see, it's faded in those parts that we erased. So another thing you can do, make it look a little bit better. Hit T, bring up the opacity, make it about 80 or 90. Make it 90. And yeah, that looks pretty good. What you can do is just duplicate it, and then what is this? Oh, I had the wrong thing selected. Drag one over a little bit, duplicate it. Well, that's going to be a problem for me because I have keyframes set on this one. But you just want to undo the keyframes on it. And what I do is I just put 4 of them across here. And then you're going to want to do the keyframes different for each one. So hit P, unkeyframe one of them, this one. And you're just going to have to do the same thing that we did earlier to make it look like it's staying in the same spot. But yeah, you can do the same thing with text. It's just I just did it with a picture just to show you how to do it. I think it's a little bit easier to do it with text. Pretty much same thing. But yeah, that's a pretty easy tutorial actually. It looks really sick once you get it done. It's a really simple cinematic, something that you can easily do to make it look really sick. So yeah, this has been a tutorial by me, True Soldier, and subscribe to True Edits. We're going to be making lots of tutorials and stuff like that, so peace out.